guys, how are you today? Welcome back to my channel. Today I have another, keto weight loss related type of video. It's where I'm at the moment, and I just wanted to have a chat and tell you my thoughts and everything like that and what I've learned so far. I just wanted to say before we get into the video, a little trigger warning. If you have or in the past or currently suffer from an eating disorder, this video probably isn't for you. I have plenty of other videos, lifestyle related videos, makeup related videos on my channel, so maybe pop over to one of those ones. I also wanted to say please be respectful of other people's opinions and their decisions with their diet and lifestyle. I'm not a doctor, not a nutritionist. This is just me speaking from my personal opinion. It's all about, plateauing in your weight loss journey or maintaining the weight. And obviously, my thoughts are going to be keto related. I'm at a point where I have been about the same weight since December, and it's now middle of April. So I've been the same weight for about 4 months now. I do fluctuate. I fluctuate 2 to 3 kilos, and that's just where I'm at. In saying that I've plateaued, I'm totally okay with plateauing. I'm at a weight where I feel comfortable and confident and I'm happy. I look back at my life a year ago and I see a completely different person. Just because you're plateauing doesn't mean it's a bad thing. It's just what happens with weight loss, and I'm okay with that. And I'm really amazingly okay with the weight that I am right now. I have talked about this before, but since December with Christmas and January and summer and Easter, honestly, I found it so hard to stay on track with my keto diet, and it's not been easy. I'll be perfectly keto for a week or 2 weeks, and then something will happen, whether it be I go to an event or I have something on, or it's Easter or a birthday or whatever. For whatever reason, I fall off the bandwagon and then I'm off for a few days. And in some cases, I've been bad for up to 2 weeks. For me right now, it would be awesome to lose some more weight, but I'm okay with maintaining my weight at this stage in my life or my weight loss journey. That's something you've got to accept as well. Even maybe if you want to lose a little bit more, but you've just got a few things on and you can't focus, it's totally okay to get to that point. I think a few questions that have arisen from the keto diet is, yes, you can lose weight quickly, but yes, you can also put back on the weight just as quick, if I'm being really honest. I have managed to maintain my weight through trying to eat as keto as often as I can. So I will go the week eating perfectly great. I'll have salad for lunch. I'll have, steak and vegetables for dinner. And I'll avoid the carbs as much as I can. But then it might come to the weekend and I'm really naughty and I might have KFC. Or I might have a full day where I have lots of junk food, lots of carbs, and that's just something that I know my body isn't going to react well to. The other thing that I've found when I do eat, non-keto is I feel extremely unwell. I will have the runs, I will have a bloated tummy, I will feel so sick and bloated and lethargic, and my energy levels are all over the place. Partly to do with sugar, but partly also because my energy sources change from ketones to glucose, and glucose provides energy in a different way to ketones. And I have found personally my body works better on ketones. I don't know at this point if my body is still fully adapted to keto, because I have just been up and down, up and down, up and down for months. At the start, January, February, I would say that my body was still keto adapted. At this point, I'm not too sure. I did see a few questions how do you know if you're in ketosis? There's not really any specific way to know apart from the extreme weight loss, but you'll notice other things like your mind is a lot clearer, you're sleeping better, and of course you're losing weight. Weight's just falling off of you. They're the main signs. I did try the pee sticks where you wee on the stick, but really that doesn't really tell you anything because you can test them first thing in the morning and they'll come up extremely dark burgundy color because you're fasting. You can test it at the end of the day, but it'll most likely be a lighter color because you've been eating that day and drinking lots of water and stuff. So I didn't find that to be consistent. So I probably wouldn't recommend it. Go for it if you want to give it a go. But yeah, from my point of view is keto for me is a long-term thing. As I said before, I don't feel the best when I have carbs and processed food. And I know that a lot of people say, oh, well, you should be eating the good carbs, like the sweet potato and rice and things like that. I still feel sick when I eat rice, no matter what. Like that's always happened for me. But yeah, I know sweet potato is really good. However, for me, it's not really worth changing my diet up just to have sweet potato. Like if I'm gonna cheat, I'm gonna have those KFC chips with gravy. You know what I mean? Like I'm just being 100% real with you guys. Diet is a really hard thing. And as I said in my other videos, I've struggled with weight my whole life. I love food. I love sugary, sweet, processed fast food. I love desserts. I do. I'm not gonna lie. When I did do keto to begin with back in August, I was so strong for so many months. Yeah, it's not like I would go and eat like I used to ever again and think that that was okay for my body, because I know myself and I know it's not. I know I don't feel good doing that. And for me, what makes me kick back into, okay, I'm doing keto for the week and everything like that is the fact that I want to feel good, have great energy, and not be bloated or feel sick. I think one of the tips about being keto is just planning your time. And I know a lot of you struggle with planning because you might work full time or you're just very busy. I'm probably a little bit bland with my meal ideas. Like for lunch to work, I might take zoodles. So I make a big batch of bolognese sauce, and then that morning I might make some zoodles up out of zucchini, like zucchini noodles, and then, you know, do that. Or a taco salad is really easy to take. Make some schnitzels with vegetables, steamed vegetables. They're the kind of things that I usually take for lunch. And if I didn't have time, I'd go and buy a Caesar salad or get a burger without the buns. For me, I know that like over the past couple of days, I have put on like 2.5 kilos since Meccaland. It just, seeing my weight go up on the scales is like, okay, we got to do something about this. And then I'm keto for like a week or so, but like, I mean, ultimately I do want to lose another like 6 kilos. It's not the end of the world if I don't, kind of thing. Like I'm totally okay with the weight that I am at, and I know that I can look better and feel better when I do just eat keto for the week. I feel like I'm just totally rambling. So if you are thinking of doing keto just to lose some weight, I would potentially think about it, how your body reacts to it, how your body processes the food differently, how you feel. Because I know some of you might be like, okay, well, I've got 5 kilos to lose. I'll just jump on keto and then get off and then eat normally again. Depends what your normal is. If you're the kind of person that, you know, eats the good carbs and that works for you, then that's fine. But if you're someone like me and there's temptation everywhere and it really does matter what you eat and you feel sick when you eat carbs, this could potentially be something that, you know, you might need to do forever. And do you know what? No matter what people say, I'm okay doing it forever because the food on it is actually so good. The other thing is I can only speak for myself and how my body reacts to it. You won't know unless you give it a go. I also wanted to just chuck in while I'm just talking about keto is a lot of questions are relating about calories. I never counted my calories. Obviously, I'd look at them when I was putting in things in MyFitnessPal, but I never counted them. I never was like, okay, that's all I can have today. I would just look at the macros and make sure they were as close as possible to being the 70, 25, and 5%. As you keep going with keto, you will be fuller for longer. You won't be as hungry, and therefore you won't be consuming as many calories once you're keto adapted. And you will notice that if you stick with it. I would say that you'd have to do it for a month to really notice how your body has changed. If you can't get through the keto flu, then you can't. It's as simple as that. Some people just feel like crap on it and they're just like, nah, I'm out. I can't do it anymore. And I have seen a few questions about vegetarians doing a ketogenic diet. It is hard, but it's not impossible. There are some Facebook groups I've seen people recommend, and I have seen different pages and things where people can find recipes and support for each other as well. So don't think it's impossible if it's something that you wanted to give a go. I guess at the end of the day, and it's something that I mentioned in my last video, honestly, from my last video, I was reading the comments and I was nearly crying. I was just like, I can't read them anymore. It just overwhelms me, the fact that you guys, and I said this before, whether you lose it through keto or whether this just inspires you in some kind of way to lose weight, that just makes me so eternally happy. And that's why I want to do these videos, because I feel like weight is it's a big thing. It weighs heavily on a lot of people's minds a lot of the day. A lot of their thought, it gets consumed by their weight and how they look, their appearance and everything like that. And I feel like I want it to be a normal conversation that people have, and they're not afraid to have it or admit that they're fault. Like me, like, yeah, I had a shitty weekend where I ate food and I don't feel great, but I think it's recognizing that and recognizing your faults and then turning them around and doing what makes you feel good. Whether that be a diet or a lifestyle or exercise, if that makes you feel good, then you should do it. If that makes you feel healthy, then you should do it. Like, I mean, I can only compare to my own experiences in life, and I definitely think and feel that keto is a really healthy way to lose weight. I feel like we have been tricked our whole lives thinking that fat is the enemy, and it's actually really sugar. I honestly really think that. From, the research that I have done and my body, what my body has shown me is fat is okay. It's when you mix the fat with the processed foods, the refined sugars, the refined carbohydrates. It's when you mix those, that's when it's unhealthy. Being on this keto diet and noticing, and even Dean, my husband, he knows that, like, I said something to him the other day. He's like, I just don't know what to have for breakfast. Like, I don't want to have bread, and, an omelet just takes a little bit too much time. And I'm like, why don't you want to have bread anymore? Because he used to have wholemeal bread, eggs on toast all the time. And he's like, it's just really crap for you. And I'm like, yeah, funny you say that. Like, even he's come around to know that bread isn't the best thing. And I find it so hard that whether you're at an event or you go out for lunch, carbs are everywhere. Because, the world these days, our diets and everything, we live on quick, easy food, which is most of the time carbs. It's very hard to escape that in what I have seen. It's just funny that they make me feel like shit. And I know a few of you guys have tried it and you've realized that they don't make you feel that great either. But yeah, each to their own. I just wanted to do this little quick video and, just talk about weight and say that I'm maintaining my weight. I've been the same weight for 4 months now, and I'm okay with that. So yeah. Anyway, I'm sure I'll be like crying in the comments from you guys, and like, oh, okay, all right. I'm gonna go to that video and I want to read out like a few comments, because I just want to leave this video on a positive note. So this comment from Jackie: love my keto lifestyle, down 12 kilos and love my slim body. Clothes shopping is a pleasure and I enjoy the benefits of being in ketosis. And you were my initial inspiration to try it again. It was so easy this time as there is so much more out there. Recipe ideas and information on the correct way to do the ketogenic diet. Thanks again, Crystal, and you look awesome. Jackie, I'm so proud of you. 12 kilos, that's amazing. Oh, see, like, this is what I mean. I'm gonna fucking cry. Okay, excuse the tears. We'll just work through them. Makeup Forever XO. Hi Crystal, you had inspired me to start keto. So far I've lost 7 kilos. Like you, it's been the one thing that's worked for me. The internet helped me. See, I can't. Like, I literally can't. The internet helped me with any questions I had. I baked my first loaf of keto bread using the Keto King recipe, and it turned out so good. I was so shocked at how similar it tasted to normal bread. Other sources that I get great recipes from are Keto Connect, Rule.me, Dr. Eric Berg, and Yummy Inspirations, just to name a few. Please continue these types of videos. We love you. Like, that's just 19 kilos between you two. Okay, Kelly. I just finished week 1. It was hard because I am so picky. I don't like cheese, meat, most veggies, avocados, and most of all, I hate cooking. But I lost 9 pounds, 4 kilos. And I can't tell you how much that has motivated me. Thank you so much for the motivation to finally start and for all of the information. Like, your first week, 4 kilos. How is that real? Deanna writes, thank you so much for this video. I'm a few months in and doing well, but I always love more info on keto. I'm feeling so much better, and that I even walked my first 5K yesterday. Keto on. That's amazing. One thing that I haven't got into is long walks, and they do suggest going on long walks on keto, and it's really beneficial. I'm just like, I don't have the time and I'm pretty lazy. But yeah, like that's amazing, Deanna. Like 5Ks. Awesome, you go girl. Joe writes, great video, exactly what I have been doing since November 2016. Have lost 24 kilos so far. It has worked so well for me. Also feel much better health-wise. Thanks, Crystal. 24 kilos. Well done. Oh my God, that's amazing. Like, I can't believe that. Crystal, thank you so much for your information and experience of keto diet. During 1 month, I lost 3.5 kilos. My goal is 50 kilos weight and I must lose 3.5 only. So you're like halfway there, like in your weight loss. That's just seeing this motivation is just so inspiring. And I know everyone's different, but like it's always been on my mind. It's always been like, okay, how do I be happier, healthier? How do I lose weight? How do I look better? How do I fit into my clothes better? For so long, I was just like, it's no secret. You've just got to work hard by working out and eating clean. And, you know, it's no secret. You know how to lose weight. I feel like keto was a secret for so long. I feel like the government said that fat was the enemy. I feel like I've been lied to my whole life about fat, saying, you know, for all my life as an adult, I remember I chose low fat things over full fat things because I thought it was better for me. And there I was not losing weight and I didn't understand why. Anyway, I think I've rambled enough in today's video, but if there's any particular topics you would like me to talk about, I love doing these real chats with you, and I'm always going to be 100% honest with you guys. I'm not perfect. I never claim to be. You know, as people, we go through ups and downs in life. It's a roller coaster. We all know that. And be honest with yourself. Don't be too hard on yourself either. You know, if you slip up or have a cheat meal, that's okay, because it's just one meal. You can definitely start a brand new day, or if you cheat in the middle of the day, just have a healthy dinner. It's no big deal. Don't beat yourself up too much. Just be good to yourself. All right, well, that's it from me, because I'm going to start crying again. Anyway, love you guys so much. So proud of you. See? Why am I so emotional today? I'm fucking crying. Okay, all right. I think I'm good. All right, anyway, I hope you're having an amazing day and you feel inspired in some kind of way to, you know, eat better and feel better and be a better person as well. All right, love you guys. Bye.